Hello, world. Happy Father's Day. Thank you so much for joining me on another episode of Let Them See Your Mind. My name is LD Marie, and today I want to dedicate this video to my father, my daddy, my special person, my number one cheerleader. Don't let my mama hear you say that. But my father, my daddy, because I want to let y'all know he was like the very first family member to come over to see me. And he was just here a few months ago, back in March. And we had the most incredible 6 days of my life. And I was low-key sad when he left. I was very much like, I don't want you to leave. I was just having a very good time. I mean, I was enjoying the time off. I was enjoying his company, and I was doing things that honestly I would normally do, but also just a twist because I wanted him to show him around what my home of the United Kingdom looked like. So let's get started. So first things first, I had to do a sign for my daddy. Like, I literally had to do a sign for him. It was welcome to United Kingdom, Daddy. I'm not the most artistic person when it comes to drawing. I am creative, but I'm not the most artistic person. But I did it. I had the little lining of crowns and had the little UK flag, put it all together in a sign, and met him at the airport. Now, y'all, the ultimate disrespect was I was trying to get to the airport before he got there so we can do this whole little moment, coming out of the terminal, me with the sign, him saying, "Oh my God." Yeah, that just didn't happen. My bus ran late. His flight came early, and so I am rushing in the airport trying to get to the point where he's coming out of the terminal. Did not, but I ended up having this moment here. Welcome to the United Kingdom.
Thank you. I'm here.
And it was good. He loved it. And so we traveled into central London, got to his hotel. Shout out to the Georgian Hotel near Victoria Station. That was like a good hotel. Mind you, I did not like the stairs. Did not like the stairs whatsoever. But it was a good, nice little boutique hotel. My dad wants to come to that exact hotel every single time because literally it was just a 10-minute walk from the hotel to Victoria Station. And then, if you've ever been to London, Victoria Station is one of the main stations that you can pretty much get anywhere, anytime. Like, majority of all the lines go to Victoria Station. And if they don't, then you have access to go to other lines via Victoria Station. So it was the perfect location to go. It was actually one of the hotels it also features like a Harry Potter theme, and they have a Harry Potter room and everything else. So it was really nice. We didn't get to go in there, but breakfast was good. We went out for breakfast once, like outside the hotel, and then we did inside the hotel because just like me, my dad likes to make friends everywhere. And so we got really acquainted with the wait staff down in the kitchen. And so it was very much a vibe because he got free breakfast. I did not because I wasn't staying at the hotel. But ultimately, I was having breakfast and it was nice. It was very good. And then we also went to another little spot. It was just literally, we just went down the street. It was a cheap little full-time English breakfast. It was very good. And it was very quaint. It was like one of those mom and pop shops. We really appreciate those. Like, me as a foodie myself, my dad is a foodie. He cooks, I cook. So we love those out of the box type of areas and mom and pop shops where we can just run across and be like, "Oh, look, there's someone," and we go. One of the other things, we hit the highlights. We hit everything. We didn't actually go inside certain places, but we hit the normal hot spots. Buckingham Palace, Tower of London, Tower Bridge, London Bridge, like all the London Eye, all that kind of great stuff. So we did the hot spots like within like a day or two. My dad was tired. And once we did that, it was just like little nicks and nares. And then we had a pub experience where we went to a pub. We just walked around, did a pub, and it was just me immersing him into the culture within the time that I had with him. And so next things next, he did meet my friends here. Well, two of my closest friends, Michelle and Tori, who've both been on this channel before. And so Michelle did a whole spread. Like, she invited him to dinner because honestly, I am an extension of my father. So his vibe is my vibe. And so when connecting with people very quickly, he's the same way. So my friends loved him. He loved my friends. Those types of things, because my dad knows, like, he knows good people when he sees them. And so she cooked him a whole spread, a whole soul food spread that he really appreciated, and went to sleep, like passed out. My dad even got lost in London transit. I trusted him to get back from Michelle's house to his hotel. I don't know what I was thinking, but I freaked out. He was like, "Oh, everything's fine." I'm like, "No, it's not. I couldn't call you." But I digress. So he did get back to his hotel, and then after 3 days in London, we transitioned to Southampton, where I actually live. And so he came to my house. We went to one of my favorite restaurants here, J316. Yeah, my favorite restaurant here, J316. Korean food is like bomb.com. I have one of my videos down below the short of, if you ever come to Southampton in the UK, go to J316 because they will feed your soul. Just saying. I just need them to bring back kimchi fried rice. This is my public announcement. You need to bring back kimchi fried rice because that was the shit, and I don't know why y'all took it off the menu, but hey, I'm one of those loyal fans. Anyway, took him there. He met Tori. He also met another friend of ours, Tony. And he knew Tony when I was doing my little search for the United Kingdom, because I met Tori via LinkedIn. And so when I was talking, she knew that he was there. So she's met Dad via virtually FaceTime, whatever. And so this is her first time actually meeting him. So of course, Dad come to UK, Tony has to meet Dad. And so we had that, and then the next day I decided to do a road trip for my dad, and we do an afternoon tea. And so we were in the United Kingdom. We might as well go to Wales. It's a drivable distance. Let's go. But here's the kicker. So I booked an afternoon tea last minute, of course. Booked the last minute tea. I thought it was in Cardiff or Cardiff. I think that's what it is, Cardiff. But the tea was actually in Cardigan, which was adding another 2 hours to our drive, so 4.5 hour drive. Didn't know that whatsoever until we actually started driving the next day. I was trying to get Tori to find one that we can go in Cardiff. We couldn't, so we were just like, fuck it. This is a road trip, heading up. So it was a 4.5 hour road trip to Cardigan. But when I tell you it was worth it, it was so worth it to have afternoon tea by the seaside, just going ahead and just seeing different, just the view and the view in general, just having a good time. And then also, I'm gonna backtrack a little bit. My dad wanted to wear paraphernalia, so we both wore paraphernalia. And then Tori got the memo, and so she wore her paraphernalia. And so it was like a whole little Greek road trip to afternoon tea by the sea. We had a good time. We had our moments, and then it was time to head back. Granted, while we was heading there, we thought we were lost. and I was going through countrysides and everything else.
I don't know what that was.
All right, y'all. So
Some kind of bird.
LaDonna got us in the backwoods of Wales going to afternoon tea. You got me, you got her, you got Daddy in the back. Say hey, Daddy.
I don't know if they're going to get tea or something.
Yeah.
They're going to slaughter me.
He said, Daddy T heard and he got some more gel. He said, things are looking real dull. I don't know if y'all drugged me or
See,
what.
I almost ran over that bird.
Oh, Lord.
Look, some type of bird like that.
I'm going to show y'all the front view. But when coming back, it was very much just straight shot there coming back. And that was just like a full day trip right there. And then Sunday was a very vibe type of chill day. We just kind of chilled out. I took Dad, and then also Tori went with us, and we went to a Sunday roast. It was the first Sunday roast that I was brought to by another colleague. He took me to my very first Sunday roast at this restaurant. So in turn, I knew it was good, so I went to that one. But of course, the one that he took me to, granted, it was very Caucasian-ish. And so when my dad, my brother, my dad, my flatmate, and myself going in there, the environment wasn't as welcoming for us. Like, we didn't feel, we felt out of place. We kind of just ate and left. We never really do that at a restaurant. We're usually kikiing, ha-ha, joining, like those type of things. But it was just the atmosphere of the environment. It wasn't there. So we just ate and left. That's all we did. And it was a good time. Like, it was very much a good time just to show my dad, like, my life here. Of course, granted, we were spending a whole bunch of money, but I mean, it's not actually just my life, but it was just a snippet of what I'm enjoying over here, and he appreciates it. And he also wants to come back at least once a year every time that I'm here. So that is still the ultimate question. Am I going to be here after 2024? My visa ends in September 2024. So we're going to see, because it takes money to stay over here. And I have to pay for another visa. And then on top of, if I do pay for another visa, I have to do another visa within that visa to have the right to remain. So I don't have to depend on nobody to stay here. Which it's something. So we'll see how that goes. But until then, every year that I'm here, my dad is joining me here. And before I end this video, I just really want to say that I love you, Daddy, that you have always been the best person that's been by my side. You've always been that person that I could talk to. We have our tiffs, ups and downs. We've had our bumpy roads, but you've always been there. And I appreciate you. You always come through for me as I am a daddy spoiled little girl. I'm a spoiled girl, and he's the reason why. And he's only the person that wants the best for me. He has taught me through relationships, given me advice about life, and just overall being there and letting me be the adult that I have grown up to be. So I thank you for that. I love you, Daddy. I hope you have a wonderful Father's Day, and I expect to see you soon. And I'm coming back in October, so I will see you in October. Thank you so much for watching this video today. Thank you so much for just joining me. If you like my content, if you just want to engage with me, go ahead, hit that like, hit that subscribe button, and follow my adventures while I'm over in the UK. I am a American expat in the United Kingdom, and I'm just a girl that is exploring life. I love to travel, like to talk about U.S. politics, and also pop culture and social work. So if you're into that, go ahead and click that subscribe button, like or leave a comment for things that you would like for me to talk about. And so, just coming up with all the things, I have my Instagram. I finally have a TikTok. And it's all at Let Them See Your Mind. So just go ahead, follow, like, subscribe, do what you need to do, and come with me. Come follow me. This is your girl, Elda Marie, and we are out.